What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy like one half fan duo, and one little endcast light for today. A couple of news popped up that I want to talk about. Now, the title basically says it all. I did it one a bit before in 2000. Excuse me, before in 2016 and 15, so and 17. So I'm not gonna. So that's why I changed it. I like how this is a new year. And, again, wish blessings to many people out there so they could do their thing. That's good. But I do have a laugh of how people think, oh my goodness, oh man, that you stop smoking or you gotta exercise and all that stuff. You can make the resolution and that's cool. But just because it is what you call it, it's 12 o'clock and 2000, and what separates 2018 to 2019 is a second in time and space, and everything would change. You're crazy. And the game industry is going to keep doing what they're going to be doing, as I did in the podcast later on. If you listen to another dumb, if I have to listen to another dumb prediction video for the direct, for these YouTubers with dumbass expectations, directing direct, I think I'm gonna post a screenshot of me down in these clowns. Ah, I got you. What up, game idea? And that's right. Okay. I did say it was going to be the fastest LBC Sprite, so come on. But I do have some topics to talk about in this one. That's why this is more long form. It's going to be a little bit. Well, this only resolution these people need to make is live a healthy, good life to 2019. Hey, that's why I said to everybody out there, man. But first of all, I gotta make kind of a semi-reply video. I know if I can do it by myself, but I'll just set it base to a degree. So first of all, I wanna if he ever gets to watch it, I'll link it to him and see if he watches it and anything. So Graham Kapachi made a video talking about gotta defend Soldier Boy. Why you stop that game idea? Metroid Prime 5 is gonna come out 3 years the day before. Anyway, in the Graham Patchy made a video about defending Soldier Boy, and I see some of his gripes. Like the video, because he just he's saying crazy stuff, and I was laughing. But just to answer some stuff in that. Now, first of all, I am and again to Grimm's point when he was asking questions to Nintendo guys, I am the exception. I'm not like what what Grim was talking about. And it's not really Nintendo guys, as you were saying, Graham. There's a lot of people who was also saying crazy stuff that are really not Nintendo fans. Rich is not no Nintendo fan. Dreamcast guy, please. He can't even argue himself out of a paper bag. And if he had a hose and a knives, he can't argue himself out of a paper bag. His arguments are stupid. A la carte. Go see the video I did about Studious is dead, and you saw that he basically was arguing with himself. I still want to know. I want to do that video where I just don't do nothing. I just use his own words against him. I might do that just for the fun of it whenever one of these days. The guy cannot argue. He cannot debate. And I mean argue is like the same thing like a debate. And stuff like that. And there was more people the quartering and not on it. Like there's a bunch of people who are not Nintendo fans that were saying something Soldier Boy, so it's not Nintendo fans. But you're sticking if you're sticking to the crumb side as you call it, then okay. But like I said, I'm the exception, and I maybe a couple people here too. But because you asked a question that most of you guys play ROMs and stuff, I don't play ROMs. I never really played ROM. I've never played a ROM game, a ROM with a ROM size and that. So I'm the difference. Now I'll be honest with you and say, have I ever played a game that was ever buy a bootleg game? Yes, I bought a bootleg game, and I've said it on my channel many times. I bought a bootleg Dreamcast and PlayStation game and stuff like that. And what did I? And what I did was, and what I here's the thing though, but because okay, and I showed a video of it. I bought, as an example, I bought Marvel, dang it, SNK versus Capcom 2. And then at the time, it didn't came to America. It was a Dreamcast game, and it was in Japanese only. And I got a bootleg. At the time, I was in college, so yes, I got the bootleg. But I showed too that I bought the Japanese game, so the people got their money. I'm not that kind of person. I will give them their stuff. I bought the Japanese game, and I have it to this day. So I bought their stuff legally in that regard, so they could get their money. But at the time, yes, I didn't have the money. I was playing the game. It wasn't coming over here, so I did do that. So, but I amended it by, okay, you know what? Time to buy the game. But I've never been to a ROM site and play ROM games because one, too lazy. Two, kind of like what you say, the thing with your tablet. But two, I just didn't do it. Have I? So you saying in there, have I did music? Have I stole music and stuff like that? I'll admit to that. I'm not gonna say I'm not. Movies, have I bought bootleg movies? Yeah, back in the old day I did. Not now, but back in the old day I did, and stuff like that. So to that degree, yeah. But to gaming, nah. I play all my games basically legit. Buy it, play, have fun with it. That's what I do. No, I didn't make a video on the matter because I just didn't care. Just like you said, they don't care, and I didn't care either. I just didn't care about Soulja Boy do this. And again, people are talking. It's not only Nintendo that sued. People always think it's just Nintendo sued. No, Sega did as well. Also SNK and Capcom. But again, digging into facts is something that a lot of people don't do. So even though people try to one-on-one Nintendo because of that stuff. And then again, seeing what Gundam and what Gundam and I think you said in your video. I hope I ain't getting you too mixed up. Again, the Nintendo could sell back to people for the umpteenth time. Remember, there were people making videos, RG85, all these bigger YouTubers saying that we don't want a virtual console because we don't want to buy these games for the umpteenth time when it was at the Wii U. Now they're crying for it. So I don't even think he's a Nintendo fan. It's just these big YouTube personalities that just always bitching and moaning and crying for stupid stuff. So yeah, that's the part that kills me on that part. Now I get you in the part for wishing them like Dreamcast guy. Like I said, I would never defend that guy because he's just, I don't know. I can't say I'll never defend a person because if you're right, again, I don't have to lie on you to prove you wrong. So if you tell the truth, even if it's somebody I don't like, I'll prove if you tell the truth. If you do say 1 + 1 is 2, then yeah, I'll say 1 + 1 is 2. Even though I don't like you, I would still say because it's just the best thing to do. So in that regard, yeah. And then when you guys say the guy should go to jail and stuff, like I said, I agree with you. I don't. He's not gonna go to jail. He's not gonna go to jail. He's not gonna go to jail. So, because again, you're 100% correct. These guys, these fake Nintendo fans and all that stuff, these guys was the ones who were like saying that the one that tend to be, don't like when Nintendo play ROM, and I gotta say, shout outs, good points you made with the whole Metroid thing when the Metroid found the game. A little difference is that he wasn't selling it, so that's why he didn't really get sued. He just shut down illegal using somebody's IP. But because the fake ass fans were getting it for free, that's why they were cheering and ranting and going like, "Oh, Nintendo, you're a horrible person," whatever it is. But the Soulja Boy stuff is this. And let's be honest, I think Jack Gates said it just a while ago, and same thing too. These people did this for clicks. That's all they did it for. They did it for clicks. They did nothing more than clicks. That's all it was. It was just to give views for their channel. That's why I said I didn't do a straight out video for it. That's how that works out. So you are correct. They just did this for clicks. They don't really care about whatever. They're just saying that so they can get their people roused up and all kind of stuff. You're correct about that, and I agree with you on that point. Now, on the point where you're saying about emulators and everything like that, it, and I'll be honest, I have not looked into the system more to find because again, one, you did say that you think that Nintendo stole emulators. No, they did not. They will be hit with they would not be. They make their own proprietary emulators from certain things. They do not, you know, they make their own emulators proprietary for something because they don't want to have any problem with their issues or their stuff. So they control their IPs and their market themselves. So that part right there, I know is the truth. So I'll say that. Other part about the emulators being illegal and stuff like that. When you're talking about that, I'll be honest to you and anybody here. I've not looked in it too much because again, I don't play. You know, I mean, if like the Nintendo, what do you call it? The Wii Shop channel and all the other stuff that they have right there. Everybody would have to, as you say, emulate certain things. So I understand that, but I will say this. I'm looking at another part of the law, which the copyright law. I know the other part of the copyright part of the law, which I know that part I go through. And maybe one day I'll go through to see emulators is purely illegal, whatever, and all that stuff. But right now I'm going to the copyright set of in American law for stuff. You can make a backup copy of something that you purchased. If you legally purchase something, you can make a copy of it. So, like an EverDrive system and all that stuff, you get it and you do that like that. Yes, you can do that. That part is illegal because you can make a backup copy of something that you purchased. Like you can make a backup copy of a DVD that you want to protect your movies or a data that is somebody's IP. And you bought it legally, you can copy it. You can copy it and have it in your own. The problem comes when you start selling it. That's where anybody could come at you. A company could come at you. And we saw more of that back in the Napster and Kazaa days when music was trying to do it. And since songs are so cheap and whatever, it became of a frivolous of trying too much to, excuse me, it is trying too much to sell just to sue somebody for $1 song and stuff like so sorry. Worked 2 jobs today. I've just been tired, but the studio and architect job. But attacking the individual songs and stuff like that for that much, it became just frivolous and just too tedious. So the music industry just basically rolled in a system kind of like grocery stores. In grocery stores make a profit, but they have a tremendous amount of loss. The problem is you got to keep the loss on a certain amount of money because they know people are going to come in and steal. They know food's going to go to waste. They know people are going to break shit. So you have to work out a algorithm so you could become profitable, and that's what grocery stores do, and that's what the music industry did. So you have that. So that part of the copyright law, like I said, I do know you can have as long as you purchase it, you can make a backup of it, as long as you do not sell it. Now, again, with the mom and pops thing that people keep on bringing up in their videos, I can't. I mean, Nintendo shut down and sued these lovely husband and wife for $12 million. First of all, they ain't gonna pay $12 million. I don't get what people is gonna sell out from that. And two, but the problem was people you can't sell somebody else's IP. Even if it's still somebody else's IP like that. And what also in the lawsuit is people was getting the rounds from other people's site, creating their own site and selling it. So it basically it was a paper trail. You go back to the original source. That's what they were doing, and that's what's in the lawsuit. That's why they got sold. That's why they got sued that much money in the first place, because they were the origin source for them to do that. But again, that's how it works. Now, China does not give a rat's ass about copyrights. They don't care. That's just how it is. So they can make legal games. They've been doing it for years, even though they're knockoffs, so they don't work. They don't work nowhere close as well. Check out Linus. Oh, sorry. He looks just tired. Check out Linus Media, what they did what call it, a little portable game, kind of like how Soldier Boy did. They got it from Ali and played it, but some emulation was good and the majority was bad. That's how that worked out. And if you all want to do that, go right ahead. Everybody out there trying so hard to get. And again, I never understand the whole point with PC gamers. Like, oh man, we're gonna have what do you call it? We're gonna get I forgot what you call it. We're gonna get the CMU running so we can play the. You all going all the extra route just so you guys. That's not a part of Kimmy. And people. I just watched a video too, a little bit. Top ass and champagne. He's like this PC elitist for some weird reason. Play 10 and like call console guys peasants in your regards or whatever. But the funny part about it is I never seen just as there's console peasants. There are a lot of PC gamers who are peasants because y'all just wait for sales and all this stuff. And I ain't got nothing against that. That's what it is. But then you spend all this money just to get the best graphics card and all this stuff and everything else, and the next thing you know, but then you don't want to spend on games. Weird how that works out in that situation. But as J2 Cents would say, I digress. Let me see. I don't want to. Emulation is the one SP ones used to gaming. But pirated is. We don't really need to do a video on the system. Soldier Boy was reselling. We literally did a podcast laughing about those things a couple years ago. Remember having having an asthma attack? Well, yeah, I know. That's not. I'm not gonna waste my time to do a video, but I could talk about it. But I'm not gonna do a video dedicated to that. I wasn't really clear about what I was saying about emulation. If you own the trademarks and the patents, and you are the original creator and software, then it's legal for you to emulate the item. Funny, I don't see these people having fired pitchforks when it comes to selling movies illegally, and much more shaky ground. Basically, I'm reading the comments in the chat. If you own the item or purchase it, it can be emulated. The item, but if you own the item or purchase it, it can be emulated. But most of these mofo's who are hiding behind the preservation aren't really using that. that excuse always kills me. Oh, for preservation and all that stuff. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna talk about that. Cause me and Triple M is in the chat. We did something that killed me. We did. So, what up, Renegade? Let's see. So we have that. Let me see. Sites generated money off of Patreon, hiding behind the preservation excuse and revenue as well. Yep, that's how they did it. Calling other peasants doing the same thing, calling pot calling kettle metal. Okay, so yeah, me and Trip. So going to the preservation thing, me and Triple M. Let me see if I can find a damn site because, like I said, I got topics to talk about, but I hope I can find it if it comes up on my Let me see. Let me see, because it is crazy. Because people, it's annoying, and I hate this when people like this. Again, PC guys hide behind some bull crap and all that other stuff too. It's wretchedly annoying and a pain in the ass. Oh my god, how can you spend this much money? They're gonna spend $1,000. I'm like, $1,000 and $1,000 for these games and stuff. Okay, let me help you guys out because me and like I said, me and Triplet did this, and it was annoying. We went and searched through. We have to go eBay. We have to go Amazon. We have to go to other stuff, other places. I'm gonna show you a legit site. Then we're shutting them down because they're not selling emulation. We've gone through this stuff. A legit site. You can is people make it is it is an expensive thing if you want to do this. First of all, that's one of the reasons I have over 500 games in my 500 games and climbing in my house because I don't return things like to sell money and stuff, and I'm not bashing the people who did that because they didn't have the money and what all that stuff. Hell, I didn't have the money, but you know what? I appreciate it and kept the game. In most cases, people who did that I were more poor than you, but I kept my Metroid. You saw my Metroid from NES days. I have my Metroid. I have my Super Metroid. I have those games. I kept those things. My game Metroid 2 and all that stuff. Have those. Didn't sell it back, whatever. Still working to this day and whatever. Not you know I won't say it's mint condition. Got a couple scratches and all that stuff. But hey, it is what it is. But ain't no $1,000 with this game and all that stuff. Yeah, look, you have the NES Classic. You got a couple great good games on there. $60. If you have the SNES Classic, couple good games on there. It's a couple good games on that one. $80. Why are you making it such a hard thing? So let me show you this right here. Here's a site that I promoted not once but a couple times. I'm gonna share it on the screen right now. This is the part that just annoys me. Here you go. This is a website called DK Oldies. Okay, you could get all Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, Xbox. You can get these and buy these consoles, legit consoles that they refurbish and it's selling, and you could buy it. And it's not no thousands of dollars. You want to go buy the original Pokemon Game Boy game, $24. You want, I mean, Game Boy Advance, $44. Yeah, they're a little higher because of the market. Of course, the people they gotta make money. I get that, and they gotta make their money. I understand how that works, but also because the rarity of some of these games. But they have them. You want a 64 with 4 controllers and GoldenEye? You want that? $169. So don't give me that bullcrap. Oh, you gotta spend so much money if you want to go get that and all this stuff and blah blah blah. Preserve it. Oh man, yeah. Your argument is just annoying. You want to go? You want to go classic? Let's go. Let's go NES. Mario 1, 2, 3. Castlevania games, Zelda, the original Egg Turtles, which was a hard pain in the ass. I'm gonna $8. Punch Out, 34 because again, some games gonna be. I get that. Pro Am, Metroid. That's why I kept it. Excite Bike. You could get that here, or you could get the online service and get it for almost for $20 a year if you don't want to bitch for that on the Switch. But we need these ROM sites, like, and we can't go buy these classic games. You can. These are physical games that will come to your house with the cartridge like this. I know because I bought a game from them. I bought a game from them. So yeah, so don't that nonsense. Castlevania, NES, Donkey, there's the Donkey Kong, Ninja Gaiden, Double Dragon, all these stuff. Okay, some come, most of them didn't come mint condition because they're gonna be just the cartridge. That's what they sent it for. Don't get it twisted. But you have that stuff if you want to buy it. Bought Simpsons of the World. I remember this one, $8. I mean $9. So that argument is just asinine. Just literally asinine. Well, we gotta preserve these things. Preserve what? Buy the damn game. No, I'll say this. If you bought the game and then you ever drive it and you're not selling it, I got nothing against that because again, that's what the rules for copyright work says. So go ahead and do that. I've done that. I have bought legitimate movies and I copyright and I have backed them up. Have I sold them? No, not sold them. I'm not making money off of it. I've just have it because I'm been in a video library, so when I'm traveling around the world and stuff like going on tours or business, I could link up Wi-Fi with my phone or with my laptop or tablet. I've done it. I did it last year when I was in my own thing, but I could just instead of having all this stuff on my computer and everything, I just tap into my NAS back home. My cloud back home. And watch movies or animes with no problem. I'm not selling it. I'm not giving it to people like that. So you have these games. They're not expensive. $1,000. Get the hell out of here with that crap, man. Speaking of that, oh, good. They got it back in because that's what I want. That's what I want to get. So I will be buying this because I need me a backup Dreamcast. And you want to have a real PlayStation? Here you go, $39. Atari. These are expensive, man. You guys bitch for the most. Good God, I swear. $10, like stuff like this, I will get no problem. Like I said, I want to get a Dreamcast because I want to back up my stuff. Crazy Taxi, $24. God Legend, which is what I played. I played on 64 more. Like, if you want it, this is where you could go and get legit copies of things. Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country's thing pack. If you just want a controller, $5.99, like you can't beat none of this. Oh man. So that argument is just asinine. I just debunked that stupid argument. The website is called dkoldies.com. I've bought stuff from there before. So it's just crazy. Everybody's favorite store to shit on for petty reasons sell classic games for cheap prices as well, but we can't like GameStop for dumbass reactions. I swear gamers these days are fickle. You're right, Jack Gates. Still too expensive. Is there a game for $0? B, I got you. That is funny. Like you're going to trip a lot of people for telling the truth. Stop this madness, whatever. Renegade. I gotta do it free to play game. But you guys are so wrong. If you're going to independently own an arcade, you pay a flat fee. All games. I got this right. I always wondered about the CD though. The items are in good shape. From what I've not bought, what I bought was a physical, was an NES game. I didn't. I will let you know if I ever bought a CD, if I ever buy a CD. But if I buy basically all my like the Dreamcast element, I'm buying a Dreamcast as a backup Dreamcast. I'm not. I mean, I don't see any game. Let me just look here. Let me look. Just any game I would buy. Any game that I would buy. Let me look here. I have this already, so yeah, got that. Ready to Rumble, maybe. Got Sonic games. Sword of Berserk, which I got, which is a really good game. I like Berserk game. So I got most Most of the games, plus the ones I have different games. Most my Dreamcast was a fighting game. I have SNK, Capcom vs. SNK 1, 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, Project Justice. I think I showed you that. Like Project the Mark of the Wolves. Like it's straight fighting. Most of the game, I have a couple games like I just said different, but most of it was fighting games. That's why I bought my Dreamcast. So I don't see nothing here that I will buy mint. So I can't I am sorry to tell you I can't say I'm gonna buy stuff without not having it. Look at that. You can even buy game stuff. Shooter Range. This Shooter Range was I like it because of the whole that they put in the super moves in there. $9.99 if the Game Gear was a freaking battery hog. But these are legitimate cartridges that you could buy. Look at those prices. So let me see a DS Lite game. Let me see. Because I need to buy me a DS. I do need to buy me a DS Lite. Because the DS Lite system, because mine did messed up. Okay, just as GameStop. Just as GameStop has this. So it's 69, 59, 69. Let's see this one. That's not bad. But like I said, I have, because I need to bring a DS Lite stuff. So you have ways to buy stuff, Xbox, PlayStations, a legit store that is legit. Any complete inbox. Well, you go to the site and look. Right. I'm not doing that. I'm just proving my point. Do any copy of Def Jam New York fight on $80? Again, DK Oldies. You guys could go in there. You know what? You could check for yourself because my point is to prove a point, not to be a daggone. What the hell? You ask me questions of stuff that you guys are funny. There you go. The links is in the chat. Click on that. You search for yourself. My point is, they're there. Okay. So that feature that all these gamers, all these computer guys always say, "Oh, we gotta keep it for preservation for it." Shut the fuck up. Stop lying. Just stop lying. There's ways to do it, but y'all just don't want to do it. Y'all want cheap shit. Want free shit. As B and Sprite said, zero, man. We want $0, whatever. So it's like, man, crazy. Look at the Ryu one array. Renegade, stop being a jabroni just like everybody else. I just put a link in if you want to go search. You can look at that later on if you want to. But I was just proving my point with that. So that's with that. With that setup. So that preserve thing, that's a bull crap. Next thing I will say is this. So I agree with Graham. Like I said, he's not gonna go to jail. He's gonna just get fined or something. And I see that again. I don't trust Dreamcast guy as anything as anybody else. Because he doesn't. But what Graham said is 100% right. That I did like. These are the people who go out there and promote his system and buy the stuff. That's why I don't like. Dreamcast guy bought the dumbass bottle for Bethesda and talking about, you know how much videos he have in the show? I'm not gonna do this. I'm not. That's why the video you just saw a while. If you guys watched the video, it's the shortest LBC ever. Is the answer is simple? Don't buy the shit. You keep on arguing about this, but you still buy the dumb shit. It's so stupid. That is so dumb. Bethesda will never buy a game from you because look at this ball pointing out. Dreamcast guy pointing the damn whatever he pointed out at the damn ball. You don't even pour about it. How can you do this? Blah blah blah. Like, why you bought it? Oh, because you want clicks on your daggone channel. Get a real job, you bum. Came through with Rich with talk about don't buy the PlayStation Classic, and then what happened? He bought the PlayStation Classic and then still tell people, no, buy the PlayStation Classic. It's for clicks. These guys don't have no integrity. Please. That is some bull crap. And doesn't bother me, stuff like that, because I don't watch. Here's the thing: if you want to watch stuff, as you just found out, you can watch it. I don't. I don't follow. I've said before. I don't follow my. I don't follow a lot of these gaming as I usually used to, because of just data miners, like you said. It's annoying, Brownie, and I just like, you know what? No, I click on stuff I want to watch. I don't see this and go for the whatever clickbait as it is. Oh, Smash Brothers, this and this, because my sister showed me something. And I'll say this: I watched the Smash Brothers cipher with the rapping and stuff like that. Started off strong, then it fizzles very quickly, and I was like, oh boy. And yeah, Zero, you phone that in as anything, because I know you can't rap, that's for sure. I know you guys were trying to make it whatever, but yeah, that was not good. Sorry. A couple people on there was really good and could hold their own. The first guy who started, because I don't know these guys' name, I don't follow the competitive side of Smash, because I don't give a rat's ass. The first guy started, the second guy started going great, and after that, it just went down. And including when you got to see all the N bombs in there, just to, because I hate that as a person who raps himself and do stuff. I hate that these people use the N bombs as a rap, because use it as a rap word to beat to rhyme. It's just annoying. I don't know, and I can't even remember. That's why I don't know these people, so I don't remember. That's why I can't remember any. I don't know. I know Zero, because Zero's been at the stuff like that, but nah, these guys, no, just whatever. So, but getting back to like a little bit again to what Graham said, yes, it is legal. You can, again, if you all, some of your stuff is correct in what you're saying, but it is legal. China does not give a rat's ass for copyrights. That's where you could sell stuff there in China, no problem. But you go to any other countries, they have that. So some places in Europe have those laws. In South America, they have those laws. Some of them, not all. They understand how things work. Japan has the same kind of, has laws. All of them different various of laws. But just saying that it is. What they're doing, what they're doing illegal. Soldier Boy, like, and also I disagree vehemently about the whole black thing, the race thing. That's stupid. And again, I don't think the man go to jail. I don't think the man should go to jail. But I do say something. I always say this though: if you know something is legal and you're stupid to do it, why do it? And again, it was Soldier Boy's cockiness that if he does by some chance go to jail or get fined, it was his cockiness that did him in. How about, I don't care about you, you bundles of sticks on YouTube, y'all can eat a dick, y'all don't know nothing about business. No, you don't know nothing about business. Shut up, because you got to take your stuff down, because it was illegal to do it. It was illegal, Grim. So yes, it is illegal to sell. You could sell a system that could play Nintendo games. You could make up a device that could play Nintendo games, Sega games, any game you want, if you have the legitimate copy of the game. But to put on an IP, and if I go and I have a library, I have a device that has all Jay-Z's albums, he can see Jay-Z albums. I could, if I have his CD and you could play it on there, that's legal. If I have all his songs and put it on there and sell it like that, that's illegal. And Jay and his crew and everybody could sue me or sue anybody for that. That's how it works. You can make a DVD player, but if you have a DVD player that have all the movies and stuff like that, yeah, that's illegal. You can go for jail for that. That is a crime. That's the way it's set up. So Just make a response video to that. I can say some stuff I agree on and that. And again, just point out that with Grim on that situation. So let's switch to another topic. Now I have to bring this one up because it's oh boy, whew, whew, I tell you. Okay, if you guys want to go buy this stuff, because I the reason I am not I ain't buying it because it's because of who's selling it. It's not because I don't want competition. I ain't got a problem being having a competition, but I just don't trust snake. I don't trust snake oil people. It's just not me. I don't trust snake oil people. That's just me because I'm not that crazy in that regard. So, what I'm talking about, of course, is some men say, "Uh oh, I got my hard hat on." I got my hard hat on. Yes. So, new game consoles are on their way to compete with PlayStation, Xbox. I give you credit, GameStop. That is true. Compete with PlayStation and Xbox because they ain't competing with Nintendo because again, y'all want Nintendo give you unique experiences to play the games. These guys are basically low income PCs, which I don't get it, but it makes I get to right now. If you gonna make a console where these is and they don't have and you don't have exclusives, I could just buy the PC. I just buy a PC and play the game on the PC. That just makes more sense. Why would I get a low version? Hell, like the PC I'm building right now with a Threadripper and all that stuff. Please. But again, I have nothing against the competition. You got more competition coming in. I just don't like the person because Ian Bell is a snake is a snake and a jerk for what he did with Project Cars 1 and what he said and lied and caught in lie by his own people telling the saying, well, no, well, he was lying. So no, that's one of the reasons I never bought the game. Happy he sold all right, good, doing a good thing, and then against the people who again I could be coming against one person, but the people who worked hard on that game, power to y'all because again, it's not your fault that your CEO is a jerk. You got mouths to feed, you got bills to pay, and as my one of my favorite phrases, I always tell people when I'm working on a regular job my regular job, when I work my regular job or anything, when people are like, oh man, I'm sick and tired of this and that's what I say. I say, yeah, I feel you, but I say one thing. Bills don't take a vacation. So if you got bills, you have to pay them. So just know what's going on. Bills don't take vacations. It was supposed to be 12 clear across 4 screens. Yep, that's what it's supposed to be, which is crazy. But anyway, let me see. Slightly Man student Intel revealed the company's developing a standalone console. Exact hardware and software spec have not been announced yet, and Bell has provided a few details. No shit, he did the exact same thing with Project Cars, the first one, when he was doing for the Wii U. But I digress. First mention of the console via Twitter when Ian Bell tweeted, "Their Madbox is coming." Bell told Variety the Madbox will probably release in 3 years. Will support 20 frames. See, this is what I say again. You get Ian's is known for this, and that's what I said. That's why I say is a oil snakesman or oil salesman. 20 gonna be 120 frames per second for virtual reality play. Oh, I want to know the cost of this freaking thing. It will support most VR headsets. VR gaming is not lighting up the charts. I don't know why people think that it is not lighting up the charts. And those incoming, not lighting up the charts. It was support most VR headset, and those upcoming specs will be equivalent to the very fast PC 2 years from now. What? Bell wrote, "We are in early talks with manufacturers components, so we can't say much more right now, other than we have design specs out. Details. When it comes to games on a console," Bell wrote, "we think exclusive are exclusionary. Oh my God, I just hurt my brain. We think exclusives are exclusionary. Of course they are, you idiot. What the frig? Holy shit. The exclusive. That's why it's exclusive. My God. But given that we're shipping a cross-platform engine to all developers, it will be in their choice, as now we have no plans to pay developers incentive to exclude other hardware vendors. Ugh. He further explained that slightly mastery is think that the industry is a little too much of a monopoly or a micro oligarchy. Okay, I'm learning new words right now because what the heck? I gotta learn. I'm gonna learn. How you pronounce the guy? Oligopoly. Okay, I'm learning words. Hey, I ain't got no problem saying if I don't know the word, I want to know what it means. State of limited competition in small number of producers and sellers. You have PC, Nintendo, Microsoft, PlayStation. Okay. Oligopoly. Oligarchy is what I mostly know. That's why I was that, but oligopoly. Okay. Learn a new word. Thank you, sir, for advancing my vocabulary. The Mad Box aims to bring some healthy competition. Oh, girl. Healthy competition to console race, which for 5 years have been pretty much Have you watched the exclusive? Are you kidding me? Exclusive being a three-way battle between Microsoft and Nintendo. No, not really. Not really. Microsoft exclusives really don't sell that well. Sony has a couple exclusive. I was laughing when people I was like, "Oh, Sony has a great year with exclusive." Yeah, you sold 3, 4 exclusive, while Nintendo sold 9 and 10, and y'all talking about what the hell with that nonsense again? My goodness. Bell added that early design build of the Mailbox will reveal in about 4 to 6 weeks. Ooh, I can't wait to see this crapshoot. The Mailbox is planned to release worldwide and be competitive price in comparison to the other upcoming consoles. How do you know the prices of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Scarlet? Okay. And it's supposed to have the PC parts for VR to do 120 frames per second. That's a stretch. That's a freaking stretch. That's a stretch. But whatever. That's about it. 2018 saw numerous changes in a lot of game hardware, including consoles. Some were good and others not so much. Check out our report card and more details. Nah, I ain't gonna do that thing you gave Spot. Bad enough I'm using game media site. This exclusives are exclusionary. No shit. That's what they're exclusive. Holy hell. Up is down, left is right, water's wet, and sun and fire burns. What the heck? That LBC started already for the year. Oh my goodness. You talk a lot of crap, Mr. Sir, and I wish you the best of luck. Let's see how you put it in. I'm not buying it just because I don't trust your ass. And again, if I want to do it based off the PC, but again, I digress in that regard. Freaking heck. That's some nonsense right there. Ooh. Yep, I didn't mean to spring that. I didn't read the article until now. So need to spring that brain cells on you guys. It's just ridiculous on that one. They're putting up a real high bar to fall from. Yes. You fuck the spelling bee. I passed spelling, sir. So don't whatever you say. The guy who wrote this article seems like it's sellout. Here's what it is. You know these guys are BSing when they break out the big words. Mailment, of course. How long can Sony Microsoft last relying on so much of third parties? Not that long. Because third parties are screener for all the gaming, but they're the one who crashes the market in the first place. And people gonna again, I have nothing against third parties that does good stuff. And again, I bought Capcom stuff. I've done that. I bought other legit stuff. They are indie dev, and they barely have the resources to make a game, much less a console. They could have a backup, but I don't see that being the case. It's most likely BSing people to get more exposure. I think so, yeah, but we'll again wait and see. We wait and see. I mean, they lied with the whole Wii U thing at Project One, and then they touted the 4K thing. I remember we did a video about that, the podcast about that. They touted the whole, oh my God, but you have 12K game and 12K thing, and it was like four. You had to stream 4K, and those are not cheap itself. 4K screens together just to get 12, which is 12K, and that's not true 12K anyway. So it's because oh my God. It's weird. It's just weird how this goes, and it's not really an oligarchy per se. You have other competition. Apple tried to jump in, and it didn't work. Ouya tried to jump in, and it didn't work. Steam tried to jump in, Steambox, and it didn't work. It's not an oligarchy when people try to jump in. Oligarchy is this: if Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. And I'm talking about the definition of oligarchy that's happening in the world when it comes to powerful people. They literally, okay, I'm going to, because it's politics, I'll give it that, but I'm gonna keep it PC in a way. The Democrats and Republicans, they have an oligarchy because they literally you can have a third party, we know that, but in each state they spend millions of dollars to stop third parties. So in America, you want to have a libertarian, you want to have Green Party, you want to have all that stuff. They literally pay money to shut these things down. Nintendo don't do that. Sony don't do that. I don't know about Microsoft. I'm not into their stuff, and I doubt they do that too. So that's not an oligarchy. Because again, Apple came in with Pippin. Didn't work out. It wasn't an oligarchy that stopped Sega from making consoles. So it's not telling the truth. It's not that. That is not that. And you still have Steam, and you still have Steam, and you still have PC. You have go again. I go to PC. You have different launchers. EA Origins. You have Good Old Games. That somebody told me I didn't know that was a launcher. Learn something again there. Good Old Games. You have the Ubisoft store. You have Steam. You have different way to game, so it's not an oligarchy because nobody's paying to destroy the competition. You got to show me that Nintendo is literally paying. If you want to make this console, I'm gonna pay you. Now, stealing their shit, that's a different story. I'm talking about making. You can't make a console. You literally can make a console and do that. It's not against. It's not. That's what an oligarchy is. And that's what kills me. Don't be as Melman. You're 100% correct. Don't be using fancy word you don't know what the hell it is. Couldn't be using exclusionary. Of course it is. That's the word. That's what exclusive means. That's why I always had the power to be like, oh, this is a console exclusive. Yeah, okay, console exclusive game. Now you're just splitting hairs now. Not exclusive consoles. Look. Oh, just so freaking weird. Oh shit, I didn't not notice the damn time. Okay. So we got that. What else? What else? What else? There's another story I wanted to hit on. Another story. Let me check my Google Plus. Is there any more stories in here that I think? Again, shout outs for the little snippets that there with Street of Rage 4. I like the little video clip. Looking forward to this game. Guys, keep a good up job. Don't let the fans influence you too much. When I mean fans, I want the fake bastards who got these big YouTubers who don't know shit about shit. I'm gonna tell you enough. Don't let them do that. You do your game. Have influence. Just keep it as close as you can to the original. But have fun making a game. Street of Rage 4. Looking forward for the game. Also, I will put up a video. I did finally get my Okami set, my special edition. Holy crap! It's just weird that it got split for some weird ass reason. It got split. I don't get it, but I got it. Got the music. Oh my goodness, the music is awesome. I like it. And it's a 5-disc music, and it's holy. It's a thing. Let me see. 50. It's basically close to about 150 to 200. I think it's about 200 songs I got. Oh my god, awesome! About songs. Let me be honest though. About 50 to about 75 songs are sound clips. Quick sound clips of whatever. But everything else is songs, and man, it just feels good to have something like that. If I need to relax and chill or whatever. Okami songs. Like last night, I was at the studio. I was listening to Xenoblade Chronicles X soundtrack, and it got me to about majority of the thing when I'm working. So it's like, oh my goodness, this is pretty damn good, awesome. So I have that. So the next story I have right here, I got one more story, and I will finish it up right now. The next story is basically again, good old Kotaku. Starlink, first big update, adds a lot of boring stuff. Now, I looked at the person who wrote it, Mike Fanley, and I looked to see some of his stuff. And again, I don't like these game journalists because you say one thing, but you do stories that kind of like, okay, if you said it's about this game, then why did you say the same thing about the other games that does crappy stuff like this? Oh no, we don't do that now. It's just so stupid. My goodness, man. Kotaku is just whatever. So the guy saying that the Ubisoft space opera battle Starlink Battle for Atlantis, a series of gorgeous aliens world, light on story, and a ton of repetitive filler. And I like how he highlights some of his stuff, which kills me. A big game which launched shortly before Christmas, and even more repetitive filler, which is not fun at all. Okay. And I read to the story, and even down to the comment section, which was just a how should I say, a dumpster fire of stuff, of people saying stuff that just don't make sense. It's LBC itself. Okay, I talked about Starlink. I said again, you've heard me said it, what Starlink is about. But the thing that killed me about this is I love how these game journalists and other YouTubers, and I've said this many times, I think people have heard me say this many times, every single game is repetitious. Every one of them is repetitious. It's your execution that makes it great. Now, if he didn't say certain things, like if he's talking about scanning animals and find the bad guys this way and all that stuff. Well, here's the thing. What do you do in Call of Black Ops? Or, Call of Duty games. Run around the corner, shoot a bunch of guys. Once you kill the guys, then you progress to the next hallway shoot. What are you doing in Battle Royale? Yeah, you have a bunch of players, but hide, scope, snipe, stay away from each other, fight. It's repetition. If you think it's fun, it's fun. Now, what you said about Atlas and everything was funny. That you will not Atlas, what the game is again? No Man's Sky. Your article, No Man's Sky. I'm like, that's what you do. You find species, you scan, but you praise that. But Starlink, no, and at least Starlink thing came out half baked and broken. That's why I don't like. If you're just saying that, then I will just talk over. Okay, you know what? That's your you write an article on your about your opinion on it, like not opinion, but your preference or just like that. And I want to argue that, but I have a tendency when you write another article and just praise something that almost the same thing, and it's just crazy how you say some of the stuff. Yeah, Starlink is a exploratory repetitious game. You ain't broke no new ground. So was No Man's Sky. So is Manticore. You're searching around the space when you're fighting and doing stuff too. Manticore does almost the thing, just is all in space, and it's a space odyssey. So is Everdrive. All these does the same thing. It's just how the game executes it out. Execution is what makes the game, fun as well. So it's just weird. And to see people bitching about oh man, I didn't have to buy the toys, and some of the stuff that they were bitching in the comment section just makes sense. They told you up front. Just like I said, it's funny. They told you about it. It's like before even the Star Fox stuff, whatever, they told you this was a Toys to Life. Oh, this is crazy. You gotta buy toys. What the frig you buy the game for? They told you about the toys. Oh man, it's annoying that I gotta digitally do this and to play the game and stuff like that. I don't do that because you want to do that. I don't do that. I am not. I don't want to have to switch to weapons and none of that stuff. I switch on the fly in the game because I can. I don't know why these guys have it so hard with their games, but again, even though the games are all on cons. PlayStation, Xbox as well, other than the Switch. But I don't do none of the stuff these guys are bitching in the game. So I don't know why they're finding the hallway. Just like with the gamers, they did the whole, you need to need to have this install. I play the game without an install. So hell. So weird. You gotta buy Toys for Life. And I was like, oh man, yeah, even the toy. One guy like, oh, the Toys for Life, whatever, is crazy. Is dead, basically dead. Even Nintendo's Amiibo is sure. Have you looked at the Amiibo sales? Couldn't our Smash come back out? No, it's dead. Yeah, nobody's buying the Ridleys and the Octolins for Splatoon, and they're gonna buy King K. Rool and stuff. Of course, they're gonna buy it. So that was crazy to see that in the comment section. Like I said, it was just a dumpster fire, literally. Weird. Oh my goodness. Can't believe the time went that quick. So these people this dumb to even listen to what this being told to them in the beginning. I don't know, Renegade. Like I said, that's why he said on my end of the year podcast, people are gonna get dumber. People again, individuals smart, people are stupid. That's why I told Red when I said that. Can I see gamers getting more stupider? Yeah, they're people. They're gonna. They told you from the get-go that it was a Toys to Life, and you arguing about buying toys. They told you. That's why I know that going in. I knew that going in. Jeez. The secret about. I'm gonna try to do a 30 minutes after chat. But basically, you know, I saw in the chat, so Brownie and Game Idea, if you still there, whatever, like I said, we'll do a little 30 minutes after chat. I'm gonna go get some sleep, but still, just this, Sprite or Renegade, anybody, it's just crazy to see that stuff. Like, they told you that these are Toys to Life. They told you from the beginning. You know what you should do at the beginning? If you didn't think you want to buy these toys and all the stuff, and you know what it was, go back to my first thing, like the first video I just did a couple seconds ago. If you think these third parties are gonna rip you off, there's something simple. Don't buy the game. Ah, seriously, man. People are still arguing about Smash Bros. Still being a port. Well, technically speaking, it is a port, but at this point, who cares? Just buy the game. They took the Wii U, they took the assets from that, flip it, do a lot of stuff with it. That's what a good asset flip is what all about. Don't really care. And put in the work into the game. That's what they did, and I got more than confirmation to know that that's how they did it. That's what they did. They took the Wii U version and flipped the assets into making a game. Just let the game be what it is. Play the game, enjoy it. It's the ultimate. It has all kind of stuff in it. It's 1080p, 60 frames per second. Enjoy it, have fun, play the game, play the spirit board, play the classic, enjoy the music, have a nice day. That's why I named the podcast what I name it. People think that oh, the clock hit 12 and everything's gonna change. No, same shit, different year, different day, different second, different minute. We're gonna keep on going into the soulless gaming slide until it really gets to the point where third party really gets bankrupt and then it might have a crash, or we're gonna just live this sinful life of just being these games coming out just soulless. You ain't got nothing to playing it. It's more of a chore than playing the game for fun. That's what's gonna happen. That's it. Flip done right. Exactly. But let's say I would say Sprite, Renegade, Triple, Brownie, and like I said, if you check your Hangout, not Hangout, Google Plus. I did send a link. I said to just chit chat for a couple of minutes before calling it a night. But yep, unlike Atlas. Okay, now you're just being a troll, Trip. Now you're just being a troll. Unlike Atlas. Shit. I like a lot of games that's on Steam. So nothing's changed. Again, check out DK Oldies if you want to buy preserving your games from the past. If you want to buy it, since it's so freaking hard, you gotta spend thousands of dollars. Again, I like Gundam, but no, you don't Gundam. Stop that crap too, man. Like seriously, I swear how PC elitist PC guys just make these shit up is just ridiculous. Just enjoy the games. That's how you're supposed to do. Remember. That's why I put at the end of I always say this at the end of my podcast. That's my little track. Just enjoy the games. There's plenty of games out there for everything. Also, don't buy the snake oilsman's stuff. Have fun, play the games, enjoy it, move on with your life. It'll be a break from the real world, and that'll be it. Anyway, oh yeah, I always gotta buy something as well too. So with that said, thank you for joining me on this one. I also did a video just a little quicker before this. Check it out. Is the answer that keeps on giving simple? Is simple. The shortest LBC I've ever done. Check it out. That's what it's called. Nintendo is lazy. Everybody should boycott Smash Brothers. Yeah, like that would happen. It's so like crazy. And again, if you didn't like it, why you bought it? I don't buy things I don't like. That's so weird. Oh man, I hate Brussels sprouts, but I bought it. Oh man, I hate pistachio ice cream, but it's in your fridge. Yeah, but I hate it, but it's my fridge. That kind of thinking is what gets a lot of people. Is why I don't have a lot of faith in the gaming industry itself. Just saying, hell, nevertheless, gaming industry people. But with that said, you know the deal. There's no perfect games out there, guys. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. So simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. Good night. Catch y'all next time.